a foot rig. But for the most part, I can just use the Nifty rig as it is right now and just make him. So basically modeling, texturing, and then fit the rig to match him and draw his face, and we should be good. So we're going to do that. So I've got a nice reference image here I've put together. And we're going to do box modeling for this project because I am not... He's not... The way he is, he's very sharp, so sculpting to me just does not make any sense. So we're going to do box modeling here. So go ahead and hit clipping. Hit add mirror modifier on there. And we're just going to go ahead and go for it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go for his body shape here. So we kind of want to get his torso looking right here first. And we're actually going to add another one called subdivision surface. And then if we click this button here, that's going to do that. So go ahead. And then here. Okay. So I like to hit O here, and what that does. Oh, I should probably. Is that even on here? Let's see here. Screencast. Blah 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 blah. Set origin. Are you gonna? There we go. Okay. So that shows my shortcut keys, so I don't have to sit there and say I'm pressing the left key. That's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. Okay. So we've got. We're gonna need another loop cut there for the neck, and it helps me give it a little bit more. Let's up the subdivision a bit. There we go. Now, I'm trying to use only like how do you say, like official images and not fan art. Just because I don't want to like go steal somebody's art and make stuff. So I want to use the actual show's stuff. Just because I think it's nicer to do. And it makes it more, it has less influence from other people. So I'm going to go ahead and select everything here. And it's, if you notice, it's got a bit of a flat feeling to it. We don't want that, so we're going to go select it all. And then go mesh, shading, smooth faces. Okay. So we got our basic torso. Let's go ahead and do the legs. Okay. So here, we're going to go ahead and grab these two vertices from the side and bring them up. And you can see what I've done here is kind of, I've given them like, I don't know, what you call that, crotch? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and extrude it a bit. Take O is a little bit going to cause me some problems here. And we're going to go ahead and rotate it a bit. Bring them down and rotate and scale. Okay. Now at this point, I'm just trying to get general shapes and not really concerned about like what the final product's going to look like at the moment. We'll worry about that in a bit. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give another loop cut right here so I can get the arms going. And actually, because he's got like these power shoulders going on here, I think it'll help to have another loop cut right there. Okay. So what we're going to try to do is this area here and then get his arms to come out. And honestly, looking at it, I'm not sure I want them connected. Yeah, I don't think I want them connected. Okay. Yeah, we don't want this connected. Okay. So here what we're going to do is we're going to, because we do not want, if you notice when he moves, his arms don't really affect his torso. They're almost disconnected. So I want to give that same kind of feel. So we're going to go ahead and add a cylinder. And it starts out with 32 vertices, and that is just way too much. Let's do 8. That's more than enough. Okay. So we're going to rotate Y 90 and scale, and then scale X. And if you watch my mouse, you can see what I'm doing here. Scale X. Okay. Okay. Control L, grab that. Scale. Okay. Okay, I got like basic TV now. Okay. We're going to give another loop cut here so it gets more sharp. And we're going to, if you look here, you want to make sure this is on because otherwise it won't, box select won't work as well. So we're going to go here, scale, and then we're going to give some geometry right here for the elbow. The typical is 3, so like you see, this is the elbow, and then it's got 2 geometry over, so it's nicer. So we're grabbing the rings. These are called rings here. Kind of shape them a bit. Okay, now. Here we go. So we're going to grab this vertex here. Scale, scale, and then extrude again. And kind of go in and then out again. Now we're going to Control R. And that kind of gives us the cuff he's got there. Okay. So it looks to me like his arms are a wee bit too long. So we're going to box cut with a B, grab that, and like pull back. Grabbing too much, I think. Okay, I think that's about right. Okay. So, what else do we have to add? Okay, so we got to add his feet here. Okay, grab the base here. Oh, man. Okay, oh. Okay. Scale Z0. Okay, and then, okay. He's actually got a high heel, which is interesting. So let's see if I can, I'm not real good at drawing high heels. I have no idea how good I am going to be at modeling them. So let's see if we can do, I'm not very good at wearing them either. So, okay. So, and then out. Make that much sharper here. Scale. Okay. Okay, so this here is a bit too high, and it's not quite sharp enough. So if we do this bit here, that'll give us a sharper edge. And go to the front, And we're going to make it sharper here. There we go. So we grab this one here, pull it out. This one here, pull it out. Okay. Let's check the sizing. Feet are maybe a bit too big here. Okay. Wish this thing wouldn't pop up. It seems to be a new feature. I don't like it that much. Okay. I love listening to Jenny Nicholson. She is my wonderful, fun thing to watch. Okay. So I got this. I think that's right. Okay. So that's about right. So now we're going to start doing some of the details on the back especially. I think we're going to have to do some things for his tail. Probably add some secondary bones. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add that has a separate mesh as well. Because I do not really... It's just easier if I added a separate meshes. So we're going to go add plane. What happened to it? What happened? Okay, I see it. Okay, so rotate X 90. Make sure clipping's off. Okay. Clipping back on. Rotate. Is that... Did my shortcuts disappear? It's disappeared. Why did it disappear? Oh, there it is. But how did that do that? Oh. Blender. Okay. I think I'm on the wrong side. Okay. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're going to give him his tails. Let's zoom in on them for a second so I can get kind of what the shape is. Tab that. Scale Z 0. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give it a bit more geometry there because it helps make it sharper. Okay. We're just kind of shaping his tails here. Okay. Now for this, it's not shaded smooth anymore, so we're going to shade it smooth here. And we're going to try to, like, I know it's not in the same mesh here, but we're going to try to make it look like it is, so we're going to try to smooth it together a bit here. And I could make it the same mesh, but the problem with that is it makes it harder to weight paint. And I'm trying to, like, see how fast it's possible for me to make a character like this, and Vox is one of the easier... Hi, how's it going? How's it going? We're making Vox. We're doing his coattails right now. Those are a little long. I think like right there. We're nearly done with this main body. I gotta do his accessories. Thank you. I was doing Niffy earlier, but I need to add, I'm seeing how fast I can do him, and he's one of the easier ones to do. So, with the techniques I'm using anyway. Okay, so we're going to add a plane here. Okay. And then I have to turn off clipping here for a second. If if there's something you're confused about, my mouse is right here. And you can always ask. I was a caricature artist for years, so I'm pretty good at talking while I'm working. Okay. So grabbing this here, making his lapel. Is this a lapel? I don't actually know what the word is. Whatever this is. So yeah. It's Saturday and I got a 3-day weekend apparently, so we're just gonna speed model some people from Hazbin Hotel this weekend. Tuxedo flaps? That sounds about right. That is what they are. But I don't. What are these? I've never worn a tuxedo, so I have no idea. I think like from above we can like rotate this a bit here. Tuxedo flaps. I don't think that's what they are. Lapel sounds right. Right? It's so cute. I'd love to wear one of these. Okay. They're kind of going to merge it into the main body there so it doesn't look like I was being lazy. Okay. It's lapels? Okay. I don't know. I don't know the technical term. Okay. Okay, smooth. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this into a face here. Scale it. Lapels. It sounds so fancy. Too fancy for me. Okay. He's got like this little sweater vest thing, but I do not think it's enough geometry to justify. So I'm gonna do it with textures and color. But I think like tie. I'm actually really excited for Hell of a Boss now. Oh, I want the new one to come out. I'm suffering withdrawals already. That's really bad. Okay. Okay, so scale X. Oh, scale Y. Oh, what, Hell of a Boss? Or has been? It has to be has been because has to be Hell of a because hasn't had a second season yet. I'm actually listening to the songs, but I can't play it on the stream because I think it's copyright. That and Jenny Nicholson by turn. I'm a really big Stolitz person. I really like Blitz and Stolitz together. Oh, which makes it worse because the next episode's gonna be tough. I already know it. I've come to terms with it. It's okay. I'm like, oh, it's gonna hurt so much. I want it so bad. but I don't want it at the same time. So it's a little bit of a conflicting emotion. I'm like, I want it, but I know it's not gonna be good. Yeah, I do. I really like them. The next episode's gonna be about them, and it's not looking good. It's gonna be rough. Everybody knows it. Everybody's like, I want it, but I don't. Okay. I'm having problems with the bow tie, apparently. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay. Sizing's a bit big. Well, that's kind of why it's fun, though. Like boring relationships. Why would you want to watch a boring relationship? I do like Vaggie and Charlie from Hazbin, though. I really like them a lot. I think they're cute. Didn't know anything about Faggy before the show started, but now that it started, I liked it. That's unfortunate. You like the complicated stuff. Yeah. Toxic is just interesting. Like it's sad to like say, but like a relationship that's not really doing anything. Kind of sad to think about, but we actually like more toxic relationship better. It's kind of strange. I don't know why, but they're more fun to watch on TV. What? I think that's right. Okay, so we're gonna add next. Let's add. We're just gonna go ahead and add his head. It's so easy to add. How? Oh, you're Adam. I see your icon's Adam. I love Adam. He's actually he had my favorite song. I love Hell is Forever. That was my favorite song. How did you send your message early? What witchcraft is this? Did you time travel somehow? Okay. Hell is forever, whether you like it or not. It was such a good song. Oh, okay. I don't know what it's like on mobile. Mm. Okay. This is a little bit difficult because he's... Okay, it seems like... Okay, here we go. That's about right. Okay. Uh... Pretty much, yeah. Flat face Prince. I want to do Vox too. I want to do not Vox, Valentino. I'm trying to figure out some way to like make animations by like and like trying to create like a fast workflow so I can create characters and animate them real quick. Uh, so I really like Vizzy Pop style, so I'm doing like a study of a bunch of characters and try to figure out like a workflow to create characters and animate them in a reasonable speed. So that's kind of what I'm doing. But before I start trying to do original stuff, I gotta have something to kind of work towards. So, got his face, that looks like. We're gonna add a lot of it. Yeah. There's some stuff that's come out where like it's motion capture stuff. So I'm thinking if I can do like some motion capture and then like you can do automation with lip sync stuff. Yeah, I don't have a style. I've never had one. So, but I like Fizzy Pop style, so I want to try to do like 3D stuff, but try to take some elements of her style to see like, yeah, I've never had a style. I did whatever I did. I've always done whatever anybody will pay me for. But yeah, I'm trying to like, cause I like her style. I'm trying to base like a 3D workflow and stuff, and try to like base it. I kind of try to like figure out what I want to do. So it's kind of like a study. Probably gonna do some actual animations too to try to figure it out as well. With like some workflows I've been figuring out. Basically, like survival mode, you don't really get to choose your style. Does that make sense? Like, I was a caricature artist for years, where basically it's not really my style, but you know, I made pretty decent money doing it, so I worked at that as a while. And let's see, is he's got like a top hat thing. I've never had a style. Like I said, I was doing what people pay me for. But I really like Fizzy Pop style. I think it's unique. But I'm not real good at 2D drawings, so I thought maybe I'd try 3D and like see some techniques to try to like make like a hybrid 2D 3D workflow. Got a nifty model already. So I think it's flat. Is it? It looks like it's flat to me. This does not look like it's... Oh. Go ahead. Add a cube? Oh. Jesus. Okay. So... Like a really old... I think actually like... I saw some concept art of him where he was like an older TV. So I think maybe like he upgrades his face every once in a often. I wonder what kind of painful like that must be very painful. Okay. Yeah, it's flat top hat, but not... Okay, so... Weird. Yeah. So now I'm going to take this bit here. Yeah, that's probably... God, that's horrible to think about, but yeah, that probably does happen a lot. Okay. Okay. I think that's just about right. Okay. Okay. Like crashing through your face? Yeah, I would assume that would be pretty much very painful. Oh. There we go. Okay, I think that's maybe closer. I've seen some like videos of toddlers lately, like throwing things through screens, and that's freaking terrifying. There was this one video I saw where this kid, the mother like saw the kid heading. Okay, you have a good day. You don't have to be back. I'll see you later though, some person. Bye, some person. Okay. CLZ? I think that's a bit. There we go. We're really done with the modeling phase anyway. Then we're going to do textures. See here. His hands are going to be a little bit more complicated. Doo-doo-doo. Add the hands here. Oh, it's probably not going to be that difficult, actually. So, add here, scale. Come on. Are you growling at me? What are you growling at me for? You grumpy, aren't you? You grumpy puppy. Where's my grumpy puppy? Yeah, you are. You my grumpy puppy. Yeah, where is it? Come on. We'll grab vertices because that's usually more. There we go. Okay. So I've got mesh, shading, smooth faces. Okay. So I got hand. Okay, so I want to get like scalesy here. Okay, so his fingers are actually longer. Okay. And it also looks to me like this bit is, I think I overestimated how big it was. Yeah, I do like the size a bit. Okay. Okay, so Alt H is gonna show that. Okay. Okay. B. Okay, that seems about right for the proportions. We're going to add the fingers. So add cone. That's what we're going to do here. So rotate Y 90. I want to redo it again. So add cone. And if we get this tool here, we're going to go with 8 here. It doesn't need like that much geometry. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna rotate Y? 90, I think. Ew. Okay. Grab that. Pull it out. Control L. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna so we're just gonna add the fingers like that. Okay. Okay. And then okay, we're making kind of claws here. Okay. Okay. The mesh, shading, smooth flat. Let's go ahead and look at his hands closer here. Try to figure out like what it looks like. Let's devolve that. We're gonna do some of that with just textures because I don't really want to do it with we're trying to get like these through here so the talon looks good. There we go. Okay. There's his talon. And it looks like it's really sharp here. They're trying to get it like sharpish. Okay. So I got that one. Let's do the next one. Shift D. Okay. So now we're gonna take the fingers and kind of make them look proportional. So like that. Okay, now we need to do the thumb here. Rotate Y, I think 45 here. No. Rotate X 45 maybe? Rotate X 45. Enter. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put it right about there. Okay. Now we're going to kind of blend in these parts here. And when I was just starting out, I used to think like all the mesh had to be connected together. And if you're doing for 3D printing or something that it needs it, that's probably a good idea, but there are a lot of instances when it's easier and kind of better to like model the pieces separately. Because I mean, who's really gonna know? Okay. So I think we gotta do the antennas next, and the rest of it's gonna be textures. So we were like, I think we've only been modeling for how long now? Maybe 30 minutes. So that's pretty good. So you're gonna go ahead and add Thank you. How's it going? I think that's right. Okay. Okay, Scalesy. Pretty good. I'm hanging out, making Vox, because I think it'll work pretty good with my techniques I'm trying to figure out. Scalesy. Okay. Uh. I'm watching Jenny Nicholson right now. I like her shows because I just basically like I watched her a lot during pandemic because it makes it feel like a sleepover during pandemic and not like a horror pandemic. So I've gotten kind of addicted to listening to her when I work. So I'm listening to her, which I do like all the time. Let's see. Okay, so this is too many segments, so we're going to add 8 here, and we're going to add the balls. I don't know, like, he's got these balls. So, got that. Scale that. Okay. Seems to me like it's a little bit too big. Okay. Control L to make sure I've got everything. Okay. Now, this one here has a little bit of a, looks a little bit different. So we're going to go ahead and, go here and hit apply. And when we do that, we can change this a little bit. So we're going to try to add that. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but okay, so I think actually I've got the wrong one. Of course I do. My dyslexia is acting up on me again. Okay. What did I do? I hit a shortcut key somehow. Oh, oh no. Okay. Okay. There we go. My dog's getting old, and she was growling at me earlier because she just randomly starts growling at me now. And I don't know, like, she's just being sweet now, but I think she's just in pain and she takes it out on me. So, especially when I try to like make her move, not a happy time. It's not a happy time. I'm pretty sure she's got arthritis, and I'm like, "Hey, can you move?" And she's like, "No." Shading shapes. What? Okay. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and scale this here. Scale. Okay. that's about where we're going to stop for the modeling part. So, right now, we are going to stop the modeling and we are going to make a new image. And here we're going to select the most common color he has. Maybe you might have to choose another color because that's too dark. So we're going to choose like a nice light blue-white. And we're going to unwrap him real quick. And he is not going to be that hard. Part of the reason I did some of the stuff I did with the geometry was specifically because it makes it easier to mark seam. Control R. What happened there? Control R, mark seam. I marked it as a seam, right? Okay. Now here we go, mark seam. And mark seam. Tails are gonna be fine. Bow tie probably needs something. Okay, I want to get rid of some of the geometry here, just because I don't want to texture stuff that well, maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay, so we'll keep it. Mark seam. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little mark here. Okay, Control E, mark seam. Oh. Control E, mark seam. What? Sometimes I get confused in like 3D space. It's kind of a weird, disorienting sensation. Like, I guess it's kind of like being seasick. Because I try to move so fast. And when I was a kid, I got like bad sick in the car, like all the time. Okay. So Control E, mark seam. Stay here. Here, I'm gonna try to like mark seam. Trying to get like the bottom here. Mark seam. Control E, mark seam. I think like right here would be good. Mark seam. Mark seam. I kind of want to delete this like face here if I can. Okay. See, it's just your face there. Okay. Okay. That's Fox. Oh. Okay. That looks right. Okay. Okay, so UVs. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and export UV layout here. Vox UV1. Okay. Export UV layout. I'm gonna go image open. Vox UV layout. So now we kind of, what is that? What is that? Uh-oh. That doesn't look right. Let's go ahead and figure out what that is. Trying to figure out like what we got here. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm checking the vertices. Okay, it looks like... Okay. Mark seam. Okay. Okay, and then unwrap. What I'm kind of trying to do here is... Okay. So we got most of it done. But I think that I want the TV here, or the like face, to be... Let's do. Okay. Say we're gonna go ahead and mirror this. Apply. Might as well do this one as well. Okay, so we kind of got the head and the body here. I'm gonna remove the subdivision for right now. It actually might look better not subdivide. Well, okay, Control J that. Add modifier, generate. Oh, we got a hairball? Just got a hairball. Okay. You got a hairball, baby? Sorry. There we go. Now we got... We're gonna do the body and the head as separate textures here. But... Oh. God darn it. Okay. Okay, let's do here. Okay, I think I haven't unwrapped these quite yet. Okay. Oh. Mark seam. Mark seam. Control E, mark seam. Okay, Control L. And then we're going to go ahead and do faces here. E. Yep. Control L. Unwrap. There we go. Okay. So there's the body and there's the face. So now that we've got that much done, we're going to go ahead and take Nifty material and call it Vox material. Image new. I'm going to call this Vox body. Okay. Assign there. And here we've got Nifty texture. We're going to change it to Vox body here. Oh, we already did that. Okay, image new. Vox body. Hit OK. Okay. Vox body. That's it. Okay. Now we're going to go here. It's be Vox body. Okay. Now we've got the texture for the body. And we're going to do the same thing with this. So we're going to image save as Vox body. Okay. And then image new. Call this Vox head. Okay. So we're going to take Vox material and basically hit this button here. And we're going to call it Vox head. And then this here, we're going to image save as Vox head. Vox head. What that's basically going to do is that's just going to give us a nice thing to the Vox head. Okay. Okay. So now that we've got the texture materials kind of set up, we're going to go ahead and save. And we're going to go to the image, back to the reference image that we have here. So now we get to start actually painting him. So we're going to start with the body. We're going to texture paint. And we're going to select color here. I think we're actually in the wrong one here. UV editor. Do image editor and just do view here. What happens here if I do that? Yeah, that's right. Okay. The reason it's got that pink is intentional. Basically, that's what the shader does. It adds like a pink highlight, which I can actually edit later. But for right now, and actually because he's mirrored, I only have to do once. We're going to go ahead and paint him. Go. Great. Painting it. Great. We're going to go ahead and paint him. There we go. Okay. I think I just realized something here. I made a slight mistake. We can fix this, but it's annoying. Okay. So what I did here was I only gave him one here. So back to UV editor here. Do do do. Um. Okay. Ah. UV. Okay, so okay. Okay, so let's do like the vesty thingy here. We're gonna take this down here a bit. There we go. Okay. Okay. Then black. Here we go. And two. I'm gonna go ahead and get the lapel here. And we did decide it was called lapel. I actually didn't know what this was called because it's confusing. I don't know what this is. Okay. It's actually gonna be easier for me to part some of these. Part selection. Part. Part selection. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back into texture paint. And we're gonna choose the red here and just red it out. Oh, did I freeze? I froze. Oh no. Okay. I really need a new computer. But to get something that's better than mine, it's gonna cost like $1,000. And I'm trying to save up for a new car. Well, new to me. It'd still be a used car, but you know. Looking at maybe getting an electric vehicle because there's a tax credit apparently for like $5,000 for electric vehicles. So if I get like a $7,000 car and then get the tax credit, I think it's only like $2,000 for me to get an electric car, which would be pretty sweet. I'd like that. So we're gonna go black here. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and like give him these little lines here. Oof. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so object mode. Texture paint here. And we're gonna go to this bit. Up volume here. Okay. So we're gonna take the red. Okay, so we're gonna go to Vox body here. And if we go here, Image save. Because I haven't saved yet. Okay, now we're going to go to white. Okay, so we're going to go texture paint here. Okay. Now we're going back to the head here. Texture paint. I'm gonna go back to the ref real quick because I need to be able to see the colors. So there we go. Okay, so we're gonna add the boots here. Oh, I can't do that right now. I'm painting the head. Okay. I think we got like a red here. Okay. There's that. There's that. And I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of actually trying to time myself. Okay. Okay. Looks to me like it's the same color here as this. So we're just gonna Okay. Hide that. Okay. We're gonna take this bit here and just we go. Okay. On back and fixing some of the textures and making them as a little bit cleaner. Okay. Okay, and then one more here. Okay, and then we're going to take the red here. Okay. So there we go. And now we're going to fix that a bit. Now I want to give, this is like a Wi-Fi signal here we want to add. So we're going to add that. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more white here. Okay. Looks to me like there's a little line right there, and I could add that with grease pencil, but I don't think that's a good idea. It won't give me the best results, so... And also my computer's slow as heck, so anything I can do with textures, I'm going to do with textures. So we're going to add this line here. Okay. So, I think we gotta do box body. We're probably missing some things here, so we're going to save this real quick, and then I'm going to actually finish editing it in here. The UV editor, we're going to do image editor, view, we want to do paint here, and then tab here. Okay. So as you can see here, I've got some stuff I've got to fix. So we're going to take the paint here. I think the tool's over here, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're going to clean up some of these pieces that I can't do in the viewport by like just, yep. There we go. Okay, so there. These are the fingers here. This is the hand, I think. Okay, so now we want to take this color here. And then, what is this? And then here. Okay. Okay, so this is the lapel, and I want to fix this just a bit here. Yeah, I think that's probably got us about right. Okay. We're gonna save real quick. Alt H. Alt H. Okay. This bit here, it looks to me like it's not quite where we want it to be. So if we go here, And we're gonna go to edge. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we do texture paint here and clean this up. Oh, that's not right. Okay. 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 So we're gonna take this bit here and kind of open it up. Okay. It looks to me like right here, we need to do this. Yeah, hey critter. Yeah, more blender. I'm making a TV. I'm seeing how fast I can do this. So this is one of the easier characters to do. Why is that not painting there? I think it's like right there. Yeah, I love Blender. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm listening to my favorite Jenny Nicholson video, and she's talking about the idiots again, which is great. I listen to the same thing over and over again. I wonder if I have like just a reason for that. I don't know. Let's see. I think if I'm like I listen to the same thing over and over again. I wonder why I do that, but I do. It's almost kind of bad. Sometimes I sit there and think about it, but I'm like, but it's what I want to listen to, so I listen to it anyway. Okay. I think that's about right. Pretty much. I can't listen to songs that much though. It's strange. I don't like listening to music. It's been actually kind of a problem lately because I used to listen to music all the time, and I'd listen to music, but something happened during pandemic, and I can't listen to music anymore, and it's made it very hard to do work because I used to like listen to music when I was working like all the time, and now I can't do it anymore, and it's annoying is putting it mildly. I think there's like a word for it. Like I basically like lost the ability to enjoy music. And there's a word for that. I don't remember what it is. That's the thing. Like it's all music. I did try that. I tried like listening to new music, but and it works for a while. But I can't like it only works for like a day. So I have to go looking for new music every single day. And I can't do that. And it's not all music I like. So I have to like it's very difficult. It's annoying. And even like genres, I get tired of it like entire genres. I'm like, oh, what the hell's wrong with me? Just don't enjoy music anymore. What the hell? There's a word for it. It's a thing. And I don't remember what it's called, but there is a thing where you literally do not enjoy music anymore. That's why I listen to YouTube videos. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm listening to like Jenny Nicholson. I can listen to her. So I get like audio documentaries from YouTube and I listen to those and I can listen to those. Okay. Not great, but it's not the music. I miss the music a lot, but I just don't enjoy it. It's really weird. There's a word for it. I don't remember what it is, but there is a word for it. I'm not crazy. It is. There's a word for it. Okay. Okay. Listen to, she's talking about like weird things, and I'm just like, cool. And I just listen to it for like ever. Image save. Okay, so let's do the body again. Kinda hungry. I don't feel like cooking. Trying to see how fast I can do this, and then like see if I can work some AI workflow into stuff. Uh, the reason for that is pretty obvious. So seeing like how fast I can make a character, how fast I can animate it, using workflows and tricks. So like there is some stuff that VTubers use that automate some of the animation stuff, which I think it's possible to do. And if I can speed up my character process and then hook it to that, I can speed up the process quite a good bit, I think. Okay. Okay. Character's not perfect, but we're gonna do the face real quick. We're gonna do it with grease pencil, stroke. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So we're gonna grab the stroke and we're actually gonna put it right on the face. Like that. Okay. So we're gonna save the image and then go to our ref image again. Now, it's pretty obvious why I chose him. Yeah, honestly, I listen to nerd stuff all the time. Kind of a problem, maybe. Or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna make a new texture here. And it's gonna be a fill. It's gonna be a gradient. We're gonna go ahead and select here, and then it wasn't. It's actually they're decently paid, apparently, from what I've heard. They're decently paid, comparatively speaking. Like nobody's real well paid in the animation industry, if you're honest with yourself. But comparatively speaking, these people are well paid. Because I think like there was an email floating around where they're paid $35 per second of rough animation, which I think the industry standard is like $20. So they're paid about 50% more than most. So we're gonna call it TV background here. And then I'm gonna go to draw mode, stroke, square. Okay. Enter. Okay. We actually may want to do here a stroke. Okay, so go here, use lights. Okay, so the line's not really big enough here. I think if we do pencil material, there's like radius, up the radius quite a good bit. Edit mode, delete that. Okay. So go back into the front view and go into draw mode, and we're gonna see, whoa. No, okay. Where'd it go? Okay. So we got the face. Now we're gonna do like mouth probably. Honestly, the worst part about animation apparently is the cleanup. I wouldn't want to do cleanup, but it's like one of the most common jobs to do there. Why is it blinking in and out? Hi, Angel Dust. How's it going? The head's popping in and out. That's not good. What is it? What is wrong with you? You see that, right? What's wrong with you? Fox. It's just not liking me today. Okay. So we can do the mouth first, I guess. What's going on here? Well, it's not your problem, it's my problem. Look at that. What happened? Let's see. There's something wrong with the grease pencil, apparently. He's having problems. We're having problems. Let's see here. He's having problems. Oh. I see what's happening. Okay. I hit spacebar at one point, and it was playing animation, so if I hit spacebar, it'll do that. You have a stroke. Yeah, he is having a stroke. That's a problem. Okay, so if I go to dope sheet here. And yeah. Go to stroke. So you see here. Okay. That should get rid of it. Making sure that fixed it. Okay, that fixed it. Oh. Armin, are you okay? You okay, baby? Okay. So let's go ahead and start. This is just the TV background. Okay. I want to add. Oh, hi, baby. You love me. Do you love me? That's what I do all day. You know this, critter. That's all I do. I problem solve all day. I'm worried right now that what I'm being asked to do at work isn't actually possible. That's gonna be fun. I'm trying my darn damnedest, but I have a suspicion that if it was possible, the company would have done it already. Or someone would have done it already, because it's a really good feature. But I don't know why nobody would have done it. And the only thing I can think of is maybe it's not possible. That's not good. Oh well. I've got a month saved and I could get on unemployment, I suppose, if not, worse coming to worse. But and that the New Mexico job's coming through, hopefully. So I'm on the second interview. God, I hope that goes through. New Mexico sounds amazing compared to like where I'm living now. Okay, so we got this bit here. I don't think it's all that's in New Mexico. There must be something else in New Mexico, right? I like watching the tiny home movement. They have like these cool Adobe homes they build there. Those are cool. There we go. Okay. You don't like tiny homes? I'm addicted. I'm addicted to tiny homes. I will watch tiny homes all day long. What? Ah, angel dust? Well, I mean, I lived in like, well, I didn't live, but I spent months before in like a trailer, and then we've talked about me living on the actual woods. I think I would be fine, critter. I'd be fine. I think I know my limits. I'd be fine in a tiny home. Okay. So I want to add this little white thingy here. So we're going to add a material, and we're going to call it box highlight. My mom, for some reason, likes watching those things. She watches the shipping containers. I don't know if I would want to live in a shipping container. I will give you that. That sounds like hell. Like I don't know. Uh, no, no, thank you. Really? I don't know. Okay, so let's do. Oh, let's. Okay, so we're gonna do straw here. Doesn't that look just gorgeous? Okay, so we're gonna go to sculpt mode here. Yeah, I don't think that those are very good. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna. Yeah. And then like some of them they actually like put in like chemicals. Like, can you imagine? I think it's also possibly because like people are trying to figure out like, well, where am I gonna live? And they're like, there's not much choice, so they're all like, oh well, they're trying to figure out new ways to do stuff. Doesn't matter if people actually want to do it. They're just like, oh, this will, you know, oh, no, 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 no. Lock. Okay. What I'm gonna do here is basically sculpt it to where I want it to go, so it's a little bit cleaner. Modular homes. Like I say, I like, have you ever seen those bag homes they make? They're kind of cool. So basically what they do is the guy came out with a way of building homes where basically you take like bags and then you build the homes. Okay. Mm, let's mess with these materials a little bit. I think this could be a little bit darker, probably. Okay. I think the top is like. It's hard for me to tell. These gradients are so hard to deal with. Oh well. I want to build one. I don't know if that's possible, but I would love to build a tiny home. Like, so that way I can fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want to be able to fix the tiny home. Okay, so we're going to build the mouth now. Do a stroke. Well, I mean, if you build something, can't you fix it a little bit easier? Like, if I put in the plumbing, I'm pretty sure I can fix the plumbing. Okay. I want the ability to fix it. If something breaks, I want to be able to fix it. Okay. So, this is kind of just to give a feel. You think? But then I also get the thing to fix. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now go back to draw mode, and we're going to draw the mouth, I think. Still solid. Okay, we're going to do a sculpt mode here. Be an object mode. I saw this really cool person who was actually doing like 2D art in like, and I think that's insane. She was doing 2D art in okay. So we're gonna go. I would love to go to trade school, honestly. But just the money. Okay, and then like that. Okay. Now we're gonna do another layer here. This is a mouth layer. Okay, so we're gonna do another layer. We're gonna call it teeth. Lucky. Our government won't pay for jack shit. If you complain about it, they go, get a job, hippie. That's gonna go poorly pretty quickly. Yeah, most schools are free. Uh, Trade schools are like $5,000 a semester. So it's $10,000 a year for trade school, around that much. And unemployment only lasts 60 days. I looked it up. Unemployment only lasts 60 days and it wouldn't even cover my rent. Like 60 days is how much unemployment I get. Yeah, and I don't get health insurance either. So I lose my health insurance, I don't have enough rent, and I only get 60 days. It's horrifying, isn't it? That's just horrifying. So you get like at least some. Like here, no, you don't get you get like nothing. You get nothing. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do mask. Well, programming is going away, so mm, forget how this works. This works somehow. Programming's okay. I'm probably gonna do some programming tomorrow because I want to do like create the automatic lip syncing, which I think will help a lot. Use lights, mess. Uh, what? Jesus. What did I do? Yeah, job does get in the way of stuff. Sucks. Um, we're gonna open Niffy for a second. Let's just make sure we got everything saved here we need to save. Okay, and then box head, then image save. I mean, you do your drawing stuff, and that's fun. Hard to make money with it right now for obvious reasons. But programming, you could do AWS. So I got the AWS certification, and I'm going for the second one right now. It's hell. I hate it. It's so boring. But the funny thing is, I started seeing videos today where they're like, "Oh, we're all going away from cloud." So I was like, "Okay." So every choice you make, like it's there's no like a bunch of videos like, "Oh, we're going away from cloud now." And I'm like, "Okay, cool," and it makes sense. They are, yeah. Well, see, it's cost analysis. I have said this before, and I have said this again. I have worked with on-premises databases and I have worked with cloud databases. Cloud databases charge an arm and a leg. They're not that secure, and you don't have any control. Like tomorrow, they can raise your price 10%, 50%, and you can't do anything about it. So I don't understand like why companies would do that, but they do. Be honest with you, I'm a little worried about the AI stuff too, because I've thought about it, and like ChatGPT, right? let's say you build something using ChatGPT, right? You're using something using ChatGPT. The CEO of ChatGPT has come out and said that he doesn't respect copyright laws, right? So if you make something with ChatGPT, I mean, is it yours or is it ChatGPT's? If they realize that you've made something amazing, in some instances, I think it does make sense. Like if you got a bunch of venture capital, that's usually what they use it for. Like basically, the reason cloud took off so much, I am convinced, is because um, the reason I'm convinced it took off was venture capitalism. So venture capitalism just like came in and just threw all the money at it and like, hey, you have to use it. So everybody used it, whether or not it made sense. Because if they didn't use it, they didn't get enough money. Okay. Okay, so I mean, I'm doing the right thing, I think. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell I did wrong. What is that called? That's called job security. Okay, I think I figured out what's wrong. Okay, well, let's see what the hell I did. Nope, that looks fun. Not really. What the hell? Jesus. What did I do? I thought I had it figured out. We got at least some of it done. I'm close to figuring it out. Okay. This custom color. Jesus. Hey, master. You got box. We're trying to figure out what the hell I did. I did something wrong. What did I do? If I click enough buttons, it'll figure it out. Yeah, the mouse not right. I'm trying to figure out masking here. Hey, hey. None of that talk here, critter. What the hell? Oh hell, guys. Uh, yeah, I'm not doing their model again. I don't think it's going to fix it. Don't want to redo the mouth. I just do not. I guess I got no choice. Okay. No. Okay, so I had a new grease pencil. Stroke. Give myself a nice stroke. Okay. So we're gonna call this mouth. I'm trying to like try my best to add like box to it. Box underscore. Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna go to the rough images here. Image. I think I when I closed it to go look at Nifty for a second. Okay. Don't worry, Critter. Have you met me, Critter? Have you met me? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna delete all these because I don't want them. So mouth. Draw mode, and then we can go into erase here and just cool. Edit mode maybe. What did I do? Good at hiding? Good at hiding what? Okay. Yeah. Making sure that's not it. Okay. Good at hiding what? What is going on? Grease pencil. I love grease pencil, but I hate it. Does that make sense? Like it's a love-hate relationship with the grease pencil. Okay. So this here is called grease pencil, and it's actually kind of like the 2D parts in Jesus. That's even worse than the first time I did. Okay. So I can add stuff here. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a grease pencil here, and I'm adding just a stroke, but you can add a Suzanne too. Let's add a Suzanne real quick, just so we can see what it is. Okay. So this is, yeah. Anyway, so here's a Suzanne who gets abused a lot. So they give you different colors you can change. So here I can change the fill. Doesn't it? Okay, so I can change the eye color. And I can change the skin shadow and stuff like that. See? So I can change stuff, and then I can take the sculpt mode, and then if I want to, yeah, Suzanne Monkey. If I want to, I can basically take, this is the animation frame here, and I can shift T. So I can take it and then so I can animate. So I can do 2D elements in a 3D space. That's basically what it's for. It uses a lot of stuff. Uses a lot of stuff. So I thought this method would be especially good because Vox has a 2D face. So I'm going to basically draw and animate his face in 2D, if that makes sense. So if I can get the grease pencil to work, we'll be cooking with bacon. But until then, I'm just kind of, how would we say? Messing around trying to get it to work. Okay, so we've got the grease pencil. Put it where we want it. Yeah, so I'm not gonna hand animate it. You know you've seen me try to do that. It takes forever. I'll show you my Niffy real quick. Here's my Niffy. I've actually got Niffy almost done, but I need a break from her. So it works kind of like this. So I've got the grease pencil is the eye, right? And I can go here. No, we're cooking with bacon. Come on, bacon. So I can, and then I've got these squishy bones. So I'm gonna do the same thing with Fox. Uh, but I've just got to get the grease pencil to behave because it's kind of a newer feature. It's been around a while. I think they used it for, what is it called? Okay, gonna call mouse. Yeah, yeah. What? I can lock the materials? Why would you want to lock the materials? Why, Blender, why would I want to do that? Come on now. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, so we're going to draw the mouth. And then we're going to animate the mouth. Hmm. Okay, so go to object mode real quick, and we're going to grab it. Okay, so we got the mouth, kind of. Let's go for the teeth now. So we got the mouth. We're going to go for another layer, and we're going to call it top teeth. Okay. So I've got to add the material for the teeth. You've got the mouth material. We're going to add teeth. Okay. So we're going to go to the layer, top teeth. I'm going to go into draw mode here, and we're going to lock the mouth. Why would I want to do that, Blender? Okay. Cool. Sometimes, for some reason, the grease pencil doesn't do properly, so I do some basic techniques, which, there we go. Okay, so now look. There we go. So we've got the top teeth. Do the bottom teeth. Okay. So now we're going to go draw mode. And then tab here. Scale Y 0. And then we're going to go mask, mouth. Okay, so we got the mouth here. Now we're going to add the eyes. So box, mouth, mouth. Okay. So we're going to add a grease pencil. Line it up here. We're going to do one eye and then the other eye. I think we can do this. Okay. Well, I mean, could be worse. Could be much worse. We're gonna have to add his pinstripes in soon, but I wanted to get the face first. Okay. And we're gonna call this eyeball. Okay, so we're gonna go for the materials here, minus them all. Just clear them out. We're gonna go ahead and I tend to do. I guess we can do this. Okay, so we're gonna do this eye first. So we're gonna do the outline, do the fill, and we have to go for this pink here. What is that? The snatcher? I've never heard of that. What is it? Nice, Splendor. He's a purple ghost. I remember, like, for some reason, I really liked Danny Phantom back in the day. So he's kind of angry here, but we kind of want to give him like a neutral position at the moment. Okay. I'm gonna give him an almond shapes. Okay. I think like my favorite show that I've watched recently, other than like Hazbin Hotel and Hell of Us, was probably Lucifer. It was kind of like it was made for me. It was pretty good. I really like people with British accents for some reason. Oh, I didn't read the conversation that well. Okay. I liked Lucifer because I don't know what like I can do a Cockney kinda. I've been listening to Cockney accents. I do not know why, but it reminds me of like a Southern accent. Well, have you heard of like the Louisiana accent in America? It's insane. Let me see if I don't know if I want to do a Cockney accent. I think I can, but I'm not sure I want to. Uh, right eye? No, it says left eye. People think they can, but they can't, huh? I guess not. I can do a Southern accent, but that see if I can code switch real quick. Okay, so no. Okay. So we're just gonna give him I think like right here, like that's like a normal eye for him. Let's do Iris here. Do a British accent. All right, and I'm gonna try Southern. I guess I can do a Southern accent better, but that's just because God, I can't do it when I'm like listening to something. Let me try it. I'm listening to something. Let me see if I can do it. Uh, no. Well, I done tried, but I have a little bit of problem here. Uh, redbud is one of the words that I kind of like to hear because redbud is the name of a flower around here, and the flower, when people say it, they go redbud, and for some reason that word helps to use a southern accent, but when I'm listening to like people who are speaking normal, it's hard to use a southern accent because but I grew up in the South, so southern accent's kind of the easiest. Redbud, it's redbud, redbud. It's redbud. Okay, so I got that. Okay, so we're gonna do that, but like on the other side. I'm gonna do a mask here. So now when I go here and I go into edit mode, if I go here, I can make its eye look around like that. Redbud. It's so weird, right? Okay, let's do this other eye. Hi, baby. Are you awake? Don't bite me again, okay? My animals abuse me. They do. Like, I love them, but they abuse me so much. Except for my lizard. My lizard doesn't have the chance. Okay. Pretty much, yeah. But okay. Let's do. I guess I'll do another one. He's going to give him that. Bill's got to go here. Eyeball. Okay, so we got to try to redraw this exactly the same. Oh. Okay, so go ahead and draw. Well, the problem with that is it's gonna be hard to get the textures right because the materials are actually different. So sculpt mode. Okay. We'll figure that out later. Okay. Just copy and flip it, huh? It's just so easy. Why didn't I think of that? Sounds about right. A backseat programmer. They call you a backseat driver. Okay. Okay. So we've got the two eyeballs so far. So what we've kind of got to do now, you are gonna crash this car. You're gonna turn this right around, Dick Master. Okay. Uh, let's do a new one. We're gonna call it upper lid. Okay. So now he has like this black eyelid kind of thing. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I think we do like that kind of. Scale wide, 0. Grab it. Uh, okay. Shouldn't have done that. Give me 1 second. I gotta lock the other layers first before I sculpt. Now, this computer may crash at any point in time. I will be perfectly honest with you. It may. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side now. Put some coal in what? Put some coal in what? Jesus. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and add oh. You gonna crash me? Well, it's not hard to do. Perfectly honest. Pretty much. But just to annoy you, I'm gonna tell you that I'm actually not using I'm using my mouse. Just because I know that annoys you, I'm gonna tell you I'm using my mouse. Okay? I did try to use my tablet like last time, but it was an unmitigated disaster. Okay. Okay. We're gonna add this spread thing here. What is this? Drool? How do you spell drool? Is that drool? That looks like drool to me. We're gonna do that. Okay. Is it? Is that the way I spelled it? Did I spell it wrong? I spelled it wrong. Okay. Naming is always fun because I can't spell. Okay. Is it? I thought that was only for Valentino. Okay, no stroke. Bill. Okay. I've had people laugh out loud on my stream. Never like sing out loud. Uh, there we go. That's the face. We're gonna go ahead and leave that alone for a bit, and we're gonna do the pinstripes. It looks pretty good. I like it. Oh, like you aren't a nerd, critter. Don't you be acting like you're not a nerd. Okay. So we're gonna start to texture paint the lines here. I like being a nerd. It's the alternative. Okay, I'm gonna hide that real quick. God, bloody hell. Okay, texture paint. So it looks like right here. And then like two here. I do too. I'm actually really excited. I think I'll get a lot done on my projects. And my apartment may actually be clean for once, so that'll be good. Mid school? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clean that up real quick. Okay, so it looks to me like it goes around. You're in middle school? Aren't you a little young? You do? What is it for? Because I know we have President's Day. What is yours, Critter? I doubt you have President's Day. Do you not know? Oh, I would celebrate that too. Especially right now, man. But Tucker Carlson went to, Russia and he said that Russians have it better than Americans. Because I don't know, he's a idiot. He went to like the grocery store. He's like, look at how cheap these groceries are. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm okay. I don't think he was aware that people in Russia make like much less than Americans do. So of course their groceries are cheaper. They have to be. Everybody would starve. Yeah, Tucker Carlson went to Russia, into a grocery store. They gave him the North Korean treatment. He interviewed Putin. God, I hate Tucker Carlson. Uh, that man. Yeah, Russia. Russia, Russia, Russia. Okay. Think. What the hell am I doing here? Who knows? Why Tucker Carlson? Why Tucker Carlson? I'll explain that to you because he's a traitor. He basically interviewed Putin. You watched the episode from Overdrive HH? Hello, boss? Or Hazbin Hotel? Because I can't tell. It's kind of strange they have the same initials. Okay. So, let's go ahead and save that. Hello, boss? Yeah, save this image. Okay, so we're actually going to start rigging now. HB? Ooh. Okay. So we got the rig design here. Uh, no, where's my rig? Did I get rid of my rig? Oh my god! No! Okay. Append. Why? I'll have to redo the rig. I don't want to do the redo the rig. We're not doing redoing the rig. Okay. How did I delete it without noticing? I must have though, right? Oh, here it is. I was so pissed. I'm not redoing it. No, I've been working that rig for like the entire week. I am not redoing the rig. No, not happening. Okay. Hey, hey. No. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Don't do that. Okay. Hey. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna start making it line up with the box. Hijack what? Hijack what? The car? Don't have to hijack my car. I don't have one. Although I am probably gonna get one soon. They have like a tax credit. Okay. I'm not redoing this, man. No. Oh no, that's right. Okay. Okay, so what we do here is I think we can just like Okay, here you go. Do this. Okay, get the hand. There we go. There we go. This is a thumb. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna have to add foot here. Okay, so it should be foot dot L toe dot L. Okay. It should be foot dot R and toe dot R. And let's make sure that those are toe dot R, foot dot L. Okay, so that's all right. Okay. Let's cross our fingers. Okay. Now pose mode. Okay, let's do the other one. Cool. We don't need to like weight paint that. I'm not weight painting that. Thank you. You have a good day, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm not weight painting it. No. That's only just because the lines are not working. I'm not weight painting anything. We got here. No, I won't. What are you talking about? I won't need to do that. No, we're not doing that. Sounds like a skill issue. We're minimizing how much freaking texture. I'm not doing any. If I can help it, no. Okay, so I'm probably gonna take a lunch break in a second here, but first, come on. Oh, object mode. Okay, so we're gonna do drool. Yeah, we're gonna do. I think first I'd like to have something to like post to Twitter though, so we're gonna finish the wrap in my eye. It does this sometimes. You know what? It makes sense to me, so we're gonna go with it. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I have to duplicate that, but that's not too hard to do, critter. What happened here? Oh, whatever. There we go. See, oh, I do not know why it does this. It does this though. I can fix that. Okay. Why is Grace Pencil so horrible to me? I do not know why it does this. I would like to figure out why it does this so it doesn't do this to me anymore. There we go. Okay, so we gotta do. GUI's not really hooked up yet. Okay. Watch so many tutorials. What are you even talking about? I don't have as much time as I used to watch them, but do you think you just get this way without watching tutorials? No. Oh, I used to watch like, are you kidding? I used to watch like 20-hour tutorials. I did like entire dragons and stuff. But at a certain point, you've watched so many tutorials that you're like, I'd rather just make stuff. So, do you think I didn't watch tutorials to do this stuff? Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, it was way in the past, though. It was way in the past. I will admit that. Okay.